In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on March 21st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. The current season has proven to be quite challenging for the Brooklyn Nets, who find themselves grappling with a rather disappointing record of 26-43, landing them in the 11th spot within the Eastern Conference standings. Their recent showings on the court have left much to be desired, having suffered defeats in 6 out of their last 7 matchups. Of particular concern is their current 4-game losing streak, which commenced subsequent to their defeat against the Pelicans this past Tuesday. Despite a commendable performance from Cam Thomas, who contributed 25 points, the Nets' offensive prowess was notably lacking, especially with starter Dorian Finney-Smith managing a mere 2 points in 28 minutes of play. This deficiency significantly impeded their ability to contend, allowing the Pelicans, led by Zion Williamson's 28-point display, to clinch a decisive 104-91 victory. In light of these struggles, the Nets are now gearing up to face the Knicks in their upcoming game. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks have encountered their own set of challenges, facing a formidable test against the Boston Celtics in a recent showdown marked by the absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Despite a stellar performance from Damian Lillard, who notched an impressive 32 points, and Bobby Portis's notable contribution of 24 points off the bench, the Bucks fell short, succumbing to a 122-119 defeat. As a result, the Bucks' season record now stands at 44-25, positioning them at the respectable second place within the Eastern Conference standings. Looking ahead, the Nets find themselves grappling with injuries, with Dorian Finney-Smith sidelined and Nick Claxton listed as questionable. Similarly, the Bucks are facing the absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo due to a hamstring strain. Despite these setbacks, the Nets' struggles extend beyond injuries, as their performance against the spread remains lackluster, boasting an 11-23 record on the road and a disappointing overall record of 29-37-3 against the spread. Moreover, the Nets face a formidable opponent in the Bucks, who are renowned for their robust defense under the leadership of Doc Rivers, even in the absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo. With offensive stalwarts like Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton, and Bobby Portis leading the charge, the Bucks possess the firepower necessary to outscore the Nets convincingly, further solidifying their pursuit of the second seed in the Eastern Conference. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In contrast, the Nets continue to grapple with injuries and struggle away from home, making covering the spread a formidable challenge. On the other hand, the Bucks, buoyed by their depth and the potential return of Antetokounmpo, present a daunting challenge for the Nets. The Bucks' recent track record, coupled with their dominant performance against the Nets earlier in the season, underscores their status as formidable favorites in this matchup. While the Bucks excel in pushing the tempo and capitalizing on offensive opportunities, the Nets are well equipped to engage in a high-paced game, given their guard-heavy lineup and athleticism. With top-tier scorers on both sides, the offensive prowess of both teams is undeniable, potentially leading to a high-scoring affair, as evidenced by the previous matchups in the series, which have seen the overhitting in 2 consecutive games. It's reasonable to anticipate a similar outcome in this encounter. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus Dallas Mavericks. Thursday night at the American Airlines Center sets the stage for a riveting Western Conference clash between the Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz. With both teams vying for postseason contention, the stakes are high. The Jazz find themselves in dire need of a near-flawless performance to solidify their playoff aspirations, while Dallas, currently occupying the 7th spot in the West, is determined to climb out of the play-in zone. This encounter marks the 3rd meeting between these teams this season, having split victories thus far, with Utah claiming a commanding 37-point win on January 1st, countered by Dallas's dominant 50-point triumph in December. Despite Dallas holding the favor of the odds, the outcome remains unpredictable, hinting at a fiercely contested matchup. The Utah Jazz have encountered a significant downturn, having suffered defeats in 6 of their last 7 outings. Seeking to reverse their fortunes, they aim to halt a 3-game losing streak following a disappointing 119-107 loss to the Thunder. Colin Sexton led the charge with a stellar performance, tallying 25 points and 7 assists on efficient shooting. Despite their commendable defensive effort in the initial stages, which saw them carry a narrow lead into halftime, the Jazz faltered down the stretch, conceding 37 points in the final quarter, resulting in a double-digit loss. Looking ahead, they face the Rockets following this fixture. Conversely, the Dallas Mavericks have been enjoying a resurgence, clinching victory in 6 of their last 7 matchups. Building on their momentum, they aim for a 3rd consecutive win after triumphing over the Spurs in a hard-fought 113-107 road encounter. Kyrie Irving spearheaded the Mavericks charge with a stellar performance, amassing 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Supported by Luke Doncic's triple-double and Dante Exum's impactful contributions off the bench, Dallas demonstrated their offensive prowess, shooting at an impressive rate from the field. Despite facing adversity, they closed out the game with a decisive run in the final minutes. Looking ahead, they prepare to face the Kings after this back-to-back fixture against the Jazz. Injuries continue to plague both teams, with the Jazz missing key players Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen, while the Mavericks remain without Brandon Williams and Josh Green. Dallas has emerged as one of the league's top-performing teams in recent weeks, fueled by Kyrie's emergence as a potent secondary scorer and their sharpshooting prowess from beyond the arc. Conversely, the Jazz grapple with injury woes and face the challenge of performing on the road, a task that has proven arduous. Given the contrasting trajectories of these teams, a commanding performance from Dallas looms pivotal. Utah faces the daunting task of competing on the second leg of a back-to-back following a grueling schedule. Despite Lauri Markkanen's commendable return to action, providing a much-needed offensive boost, the Jazz remain cautious in managing his workload. With playoff contention slipping away, they prioritize his long-term health. Anticipating a resilient response from Kyrie and Doncic, Utah braces for a formidable challenge. The Dallas Mavericks enter this fixture as significant favorites, buoyed by their recent impressive form. In contrast, the Utah Jazz find themselves in the midst of a dismal stretch, compounded by injuries and fatigue. While the odds may seem daunting, the Mavericks are poised to capitalize on their momentum, making them the clear choice in this matchup. Dallas's offensive firepower has been noteworthy, but Utah's injury woes are likely to stifle scoring opportunities in this encounter. With key scorers potentially sidelined, the Jazz face an uphill battle on the offensive end. Meanwhile, Dallas's reliance on their star duo may limit scoring depth, particularly with extended minutes for the second unit. Considering these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.